Everyone in our family is a huge fan of the Weather Channel's Fat Guys in the Woods and its host, survival expert Creek Stewart. Creek has an uncanny ability to draw you out of your comfort zone. After one episode in Season 1 of Fat Guys in the Woods, I found myself out in the backyard splitting firewood, eating grub worms. What? Never thought I'd do that, but I've been eating them ever since. Creek has also encouraged our youngest son Corey and his pals who love to go camping to leave their tents at home and practice their survival skills by building their own shelter when they head out in the woods. They did that very recently and built an elaborate elevated shelter because the ground was wet and rain was coming. They did an amazing job on that, thanks to the inspiration they got from Fat Guys in the Woods and Creek Stewart.
We built this shelter elevated because this is a moist area and the ground was wet, and it was supposed to rain the next day. We wouldn't usually build this if it was a survival scenario, but since we were just camping, we decided to spend a few extra calories that we wouldn't necessarily use if we were surviving and build an elevated shelter like this.
One of the reasons I like Fat Guys in the Woods so much is because it takes regular guys from the city who have no experience in the outdoors, or very little at best, and Creek really shows them how to survive, and it really changes their life just being in the outdoors for a couple of days or so.
Well, I've always liked being in the woods and the outdoors, and I think one of the reasons I like Fat Guys in the Woods so much is because how they explain so well how to do the different things, the skills in the show, and it enables me to learn how to do them myself.
My favorite episode y'all have made is when you put the coal in a piece of wood and burned it out and made a bowl to carry your water in. And I've tried that. It almost worked, but it's harder than it looks.
Creek Stewart inspires me because as a fellow Eagle Scout, I understand his love for the outdoors and why he's involved in the outdoors, and I appreciate what he does to educate the rest of the world on survival techniques and things in that order.
It's awesome to see how being on the show has transformed these guys' lives after the fact, and it's just cool to be able to see that.
It's awesome to follow Fat Guys in the Woods on Facebook.
One thing I like about Fat Guys in the Woods is at the end of the week when these guys come out, they can be confident that they can survive in the wilderness if they ever have to again. And thanks to Creek Stewart, so can we.